Hello parents, I feel like we were a little confused about our math lesson today, so I wanted to do a little demonstration for you guys in case any of your students are confused. So we are just doing fraction addition with unlike denominators. So the first thing we talk about is that you have to have a common denominator. So the first thing we do is we we list the multiples of our denominators. So we put our 2, rewrite our 2, and we write down our 5. And we start listing multiples. So the multiples of 2 are 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. I stop right there because I know that 10 is also a multiple of 5, and we're looking for common multiples. So if I list my multiples of 5, I have 5 and 10. Now we stop when we find the LCM, so the least common multiple. So here are our least common multiples, 10 and 10. So now our next step is we need to find equivalent fractions for our original fractions that have the same denominator as 10. So I'm going to start out with 1/2 and 2/5. I'm going to write them back down like this, and then I like to rewrite them like this. I put them into an equation. So 1/2 times something equals something. 2/5 times something equals something. Okay, what we do know right now is that our common denominator is this least common multiple, 10. So I can write that down here. That's what I'm trying to get to. I want to change both of my fractions so that they have a denominator of 10. So now we just need to figure out the numerator. So how many times did it take me to get from 5 to 10? Well, if I look up at my multiples, I had to go once, twice. So it took me 2 times to get to 10. Well, we talked today that if you multiply the bottom times by 2, you have to multiply the top by 2. So now one of my new equivalent fractions is 4/10. For the other fraction, 1/2, I count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It took me 5 times to get 2 to 10. So 2 times 5 is 10. If I multiply the bottom by 5, I need to multiply the top by 5. 1 times 5 is 5. And now here are my new fractions. Now all I need to do is add. So I change my fractions to 5/10 plus 4/10. When I add that, if you remember, you only add the numerators. So 5 plus 4 is 9. And my denominator stays the same, 10. So this was number 11 from your homework. And your answer should be 9/10.